have taken everything from me. Everything. But I won't give up. I won't allow them to win. I will survive Paul W.S. Anderson's Resident Evil collection. Okay, I'm in. You in?
My delay is super... Like, it's just now saying they have taken everything from me.
Okay, right, you're on a...
I'm on a pretty big delay, it seems like.
a big delay. Okay, well, hopefully... What buttons am I at? That's aim.
So, for the most part, I know what we've got to do, so I can at least give you a forewarning.
Okay. Well, before you do that, I might as well do an intro for the YouTubes.
10-4.
Hello, and welcome back to Resident Evil 3, and I am joined once again by the expert, Swiftykeen.
Hello.
And we didn't have half hours of technical issues to get to this point. It was all good.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a while due to Swifty's PC dying, and then we found, well, we think we've found alternate means to do it, but we'll see how we go. So yeah, I haven't played this in a while, so I give me the benefit of the doubt with my control scheme. But what are we up to now?
Okay, so I have been watching a lot of speedruns of this game. We are nowhere near on that level.
You got that right. Can't remember how to get into the menu.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There's a ton of RNG in this game. So for the most part, I can give you a pretty general idea of what to expect.
Alright, cool.
Hope and pray we get the the good RNG.
Oh god, I can't even remember the buttons. There we go. Alright, I'm going to drop this ink ribbon off because I don't need that.
Correct.
And I've pressed the wrong button. We're going to be here a while. There we
That's
go.
fine.
No, I didn't mean to do that either. There. Okay, so I've got the park key, got 3 health, a mixed herb health, loads of shotgun rounds, and just the shotgun. So I guess that's what we're all going with.
Yeah.
We're going for a shotgun run.
Well, we definitely gotta... I would say, yeah, because then we can save up the grenade rounds for other fights.
Right.
Apparently, quick shot. I don't know how to do it, but like you press certain buttons and like she just pops off around like really fast compared to the usual shooting animation.
Okay. Can't
I don't
remember
know
how I shoot it, but I guess it's that one.
No, I
don't want to waste a round to find out. Right, do I need any of the keys on this board?
I think we already grabbed the
Oh,
park key. What's in your inventory? So I think we're ahead of the game in that case.
Okay, good. Right. So leave this area.
Yeah, and then when we come out, you're gonna want to walk towards the camera angle.
Okay.
Because we're gonna go into the park. So RNG for the park, we can either get hunters.
Yay.
Or I think these weird eels or something.
Okay.
And depending on what RNG you get there, that will determine what RNG you'll get in the other areas outside the park.
Okay, well, you no longer need this key. Will you discard it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'd like to keep it in my inventory for no reason. Yes. Okay, well, here we go.
Alright, best of luck. You're still opening the door on my end.
Eels. Eels are in the water.
Okay, nice. So no hunters, but that means that we'll see them later on.
Okay. Ah! Jesus, they can jump out of the fucking water at me. Holy shit, I did not realise they could do that. Fuck. Okay, right. Oh, I do like the rain effect with the rain on the floor. That's really cool.
Oh, little drops? Yeah.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
I can't say I ever noticed because usually I'm not paying attention.
Well, yeah. Okay, so I just kind of wandered off. Which way am I supposed to be going?
Okay, so
fuck!
I'll let you finish that.
There's fucking eels everywhere, and she won't shoot them or anything. Right. Oh my god, they chased me. Fuck. Oh man, I shouldn't have had like 3 months off.
Hola, Rito.
Alright, there we go. Sorry about it.
No, you can.
Right.
If I do happen to die, I mean, we can always start again. Okay, so actually the sign that you ran...
Hey! I found the shoot button.
Yeah.
Alright,
So I think you want to go in the door with the gate. So if you're facing where we came in from, it's going to be on the right side.
God, I wish I had hunters. At least I knew what I was doing with them. Sorry, door with a gate. Okay, right.
Yeah.
That's run. God, the Dreamcast buttons, man, are so weird. Like, even... Yeah, fuck you. I even dodged that one.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's a dodge in this game.
Yeah, just happens randomly, like. Okay, so I'm nearly dead, right? I know. I got bitten how many times? And I'm fine. We are 420 up in this bitch.
It's lit, bruh.
Okay, sorry, you wanted me to go right, didn't you? Let me go back to the beginning. Oh god, this is an hilarious. Right, so you said go to the right, so yeah, I was going to.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we go through that gate first. It's been a while since I've played this, and with speed running, I don't even remember what pass they take, and it's just, well, it's fast. I think the world record for this game is 40 minutes.
Jesus. Takes me 40 minutes just to get the game started, let alone to run. Right, I'm in you know, no wonder they nuked Raccoon City. I mean, good God, look at the state of it. Who would build this city? Right, manipulate the fountain.
Okay, so you've got to make it look like a specific pattern in order to basically drain the water and get to where we need to go. And it doesn't show it on this sign because, of course, it's too easy. You'd have to get in the water and walk all the way over. So basically, the gist of this is when you look in that, I don't know, blue box looking thing with a green light.
The boiler.
Yeah, whatever. The thing. If you look at that, examine it or whatever.
A control panel for the fountain. Will
Yeah.
you open the lid? Certainly.
Yeah. So basically, you've got to get the black gears, I think, on the top left.
Top left.
It's been a while. Gosh, should have replayed it before. That way I know what I'm doing.
Okay, well I've got 2 black gears up the top left.
Okay, and then those silver ones. Oh.
We built this city. Rock and roll.
So I'm thinking, okay, so you've got to do it within, obviously so many moves, because that's what the counter is at the top left. I'm trying to think, I know the black ones go, I think on the left side, unless it's the right side.
I didn't even notice that number until you mentioned it. Have I got the
Yeah.
silver ones in the right place just by accident? Please say I have.
I don't think so, as sad as that is.
I didn't think so either.
So I think... Okay, so you can go ahead and press start, because I don't think that's right. Yeah, I gave you the wrong... Okay, yeah. Okay, so you know the wrong
Nothing
thing.
happened.
Yeah, okay. So does it reset? Because that would be awesome.
Yes, it resets. Look at that.
Cool.
Okay, so I got 6 moves.
Okay, so let me look at it for just a sec.
I'm
Uh,
just going to sit here drinking whiskey.
fine with me. Well, the way this stuff been working out, I probably need some myself.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of things working out, you guys free this weekend to come over?
I'm not 100% sure. I will check with Andrew and get back with you.
Cool.
I'm not, yeah, I don't know. I'm bad with the plans.
Well, I was just thinking because I've got maybe 2 weekends left and then I'm fucking off to Nottingham, so...
Fair enough, fair enough.
So if not this weekend, then maybe the weekend after.
Yeah. Well, I know we've got something this month. I just don't know if it's this weekend or next weekend. So depending on which weekend will be,
Yeah.
the other weekend.
Cool. Works for me.
So looking at these, you're going to want to move left silver looking gear.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to want to move the right silver gear.
So what, just literally select it, then just press the button and it moves itself, yeah?
Yeah. It should just automatically slide it left.
So middle, sorry, when I say middle, I mean the middle of the actual gear shaft. So that first silver one.
The first one on top, just click
move that, okay.
And then click the one on top right.
The silver one again, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
And then you're going to want to click on the black gear that was underneath that one. So the far right black gear. The far
right one,
Yep. And then you're going to want to move the far right silver gear. So it should be the one in the middle.
In the middle.
Yep. And then you're going to want to move the far left black gear.
Far left black gear.
Okay. Yep. And then the last one, you should be able to move the far left white gear. Or silver gear, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, and stop.
That should be it.
Yep, vibrations are happening. Animations are happening. Cool. Okay. So down the steps that lead me into what was the pond?
Yes. So depending on, I can't remember where this goes because I get this side and the other side mixed up because we'll have to do both sides.
Okay.
I think this might lead you out to like this wooden platform that's over the water, and if that's the case, then hunter-looking aquatic stuff is going to jump out of the water, or it's going to be dogs. I can't remember.
Right. Well, I found a hole in the ground. Am I going down that hole?
Yes.
Will you go down the ladder? Yep. And I'm not going to sing the theme from Metal Gear Solid 3 because that's too meany. Right. Well, at least it's not getting her skirt wet.
Well, I guess that's true. Okay, so we're in the sewers. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, shit's happening. Oh. Oh, you son of a bitch. Get it off. That's it. Run, woman. Ah, don't run into more eels there. My giddy on. I can't get these things off.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Climb up the fucking thing. Oh my god, it's like I'm stuck in Tremors.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, please. Oh, I can't grab the ladder because the tank controls are against me. Quick, grab the fuck. Grab it. Yes, I will go up. Why would it even be a question?
Not hang out down here with my new friend.
Yeah. Right. Jesus. How dead am I? I'm still fine. I don't know what I'm panicking about. I'm playing it on easy. Right,
It doesn't take much to die.
Well, yeah. Radar and Mrs. Mum are talking about the dentist. So it's basically horror all round today.
So you're gonna be super stoked. I sent you the wrong way.
Oh, yeah, fucking amazing.
I don't think you can open the door. So there's it's a graveyard, so there's zombies that will pop out of the ground.
Wonderful.
There's not too many in this area, which is nice, and they don't like just bum rush you. So if you wanted to, you probably could clear it out. That way, when you come back through, you don't have to worry about it. Because there's a locked door I think to like the groundkeeper's cottage or some BS, and the key's in the other direction.
Oh, okay. Right, well.
But we got the puzzle out of the way, and
As long as these guys aren't going to respawn, I might as well just clear the road, eh?
nah, they don't respawn. As far as I know, unless it's an RNG thing I don't know about. But, yeah. Okay, so I think that means in the next, not the next area, but the other area has that wooden bridge thing, and there'll be hunters on that.
Okay. Right, so I need to go basically back through the eel-infested sewers, yeah?
Yeah, but maybe this time if you get a running start, you might be able to dodge most of it, if not all of it.
Okay, well, I killed 3 zombies. I feel good about myself, so,
I don't know if there's anything special in the graveyard either. I don't think so. There might be like an herb somewhere tucked in amongst the tombstones, but I don't think there's anything too crazy.
Oh, now it's a fucking spider! What?
Huh? Oh, in the sewer?
Yeah. The
Okay,
eels have
yeah.
turned into fucking tarantulas.
They bumped.
I mean, I can deal with tarantulas. They're slow as fuck, but yeah, okay.
That's a surprise. That is one thing I think, well, I'm not the only one. So I'm not a fan of spiders, obviously. I think they're gross and I hate them. But I wish they would have added the spiders in the remake of 2. Like, do you know how scary that would have been?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Like, there's a lot I like about it, but at the same time, I feel like they copped out. They concentrated on Leon. And
Well, the thing is, it's like, there was so much, like, almost, you could build another planet and power a sun based on how much hype there was. For RE2 Remake, and DMC 5. They've been out for a couple of months, now no one gives a shit.
Yeah. I will say...
I think that's a problem with the modern age.
Probably. I know I'm still pretty stoned. But
oh yeah, definitely. But I mean, I will admit that when I saw RE2 Remake, I was gutted that it wasn't fixed camera angles and tank controls.
Yeah.
I was like, come on, Capcom. You know, you're bending too much to modern conventions. Force these little kids to play fucking tank controls like you forced us when we were kids.
Yeah, I know a lot of, like, that's so funny to me. People will complain about RE Remake. They're like, oh, it looks so good, but I don't like the controls. And it's just like, suck it up, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Play it.
The thing is, if the game... I mean, I totally admit, tank controls do not work for very many versions of video games. They only work when it's like this. If you're using a cinematic fixed camera... then you have to use tank controls, because we've all played fucking Silent Hill 4, we've all played Silent Hill Origins. When they give you 3D controls with fixed camera angles, it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
But you can't then slap tank controls on, I don't know, fucking Uncharted. It wouldn't work.
Gross.
You know, so... You know, so I was saying to my brother, it's like when it comes down to like the first-person shooters on the PC, it's keyboard and mouse, because that's the control scheme that it was developed for.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, so I think there are certain things, certain game styles that use certain controls, and that should be the rhetoric, not everything's got to be the same. It's like, well, no, it hasn't. A control scheme should fit the game it's for.
Mhm.
Anyway,
yeah.
Sorry, I've rambled on. Where am I going?
Okay, so basically just turn around and go back through the gate there.
Oh, okay.
Don't know if eels are going to be there or if it's going to be zombies.
I can deal with zombies. These eel things are fucking deadly.
Yeah. I think they're just supposed to be more of a hindrance, you know, like, well, I mean, that's what everything in this game is, so I guess never mind.
I mean, granted, I haven't lost any health to them, but that's because I'm playing easy, because I'm a pussy. Hey there, pussy. Right, okay, so where are we off?
So just go straight across the bridge, you can just run straight.
Oh, sorry,
then either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, technically it's still a bridge. You're over water.
Yeah.
So yeah, go to the other side and then just go through that open gateway, I guess, or open, like, entrance. That's just basically straight across from where we came from.
Okay, I think I've gone the right way. I'm on a wooden bridge.
Yep. So
Run like the
hunters,
wind.
yep.
She's like the wind. Yeah. See you later. I don't want anything to do with you guys.
I think, and then there'll be dogs in the next area.
Yeah, dogs are fine.
2 or 3 of them. If it's not dogs, it's gonna be those. What are
Oh, it's more fucking hunters.
Oh, okay. Surprise. Yeah, so it's either hunters, dogs, and or those weird like bug-looking things that like can climb up on the wall and stuff.
I don't know whether I need to fight these things because I'm gonna have to fight
You'll
these
have
things.
to come back. Yeah, you're gonna have to come back through here anyways. So fun fact, we have to go back to the cemetery just to get a key to come back to this area.
Fuck you all! Ha! Explosive barrel for the win. Right. Okay. What am I doing?
Okay, so after you've murdered everything,
Well, I've murdered those two. They got the fucking full barrage of the barrel.
so there's gonna be a dead body nearby where the explosive barrel was.
Oh,
He's
right. Yep.
got something shiny, and that's what we want.
Was that shiny? I wasn't sure if that was a shiny or if it was a. Oh yeah, it is a shiny. Yeah, that's fine. Grab it.
Yeah.
He appears to have been shot to death. Why? With all these fucking hunters running around. Yeah, I want to pick the thing up, Jill. Thank you, there we go. Will you take the park key? I certainly will.
So this basically just means we get to double back to the cemetery.
Oh, he's holding something. A written
yeah.
order to the supervisors.
Yep.
Reading. Mission requirements. Bravo 16. Number 1. Obtain and secure sample of all the information pertaining to this case. Observe and record combat data on the UBCS. Number 2. Destroy all the evidence, including the medical facility that has the medical treatment data. 3. Check the guinea pig's ability to accomplish the mission. I take it that means the nemesis? Or am I the guinea pig? I don't know. Once your mission is complete, evacuate the area. Remember that you must not help anyone who is not a supervisor, nor bring anything back that might be traced to where it belongs. So who's the guinea pig?
I think that is Nemesis, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I really, and another thing about
Thanks,
RE2
Raider. Go on, sorry.
That made me salty is so in the old original RE2, you see a little cutscene in scenario B that kind of explains where Mr. X came from. So, an umbrella helicopter just shot out a bunch of different canisters that had Mr. X's in them. I think there's 6 total that was deployed in the city.
Okay.
And then in Remake, it's just the one Tyrant, even though you see him multiple times in different places and whatever. Magic. Anyways, and they didn't really touch on where he came from or what he did or anything. If you hadn't played the original, you wouldn't have even known he was called Mr. X. They don't even call him by a name except for Tyrant.
Yeah, no, it is weird the things they kind of didn't put back in.
Yeah. And anyways, and Nemesis is the next step in that ladder, next rung in the ladder.
Right.
So after Mr. did so well, they're like, hey, this works. Let's make one called Nemesis and send it after Stars because those guys are a pain in our ass.
Stars. Yeah. So where does Wesker fall in that tree then?
So at this point, Wesker's just a traitor, and he's doing Wesker stuff. I don't know.
Oh, I found some Magnum bullets.
Oh, those are handy. We should take them.
Okay, I've taken them.
But yeah, I'm really not sure for RE3 what Wesker's up to. I'm gonna assume he's working on Oros or something. No, that's not possible because he doesn't make a perfect Oros strain until he kidnaps Jill in 5, and then because she gets infected in this game, she's got latent whatever virus in her because Nemesis infected her. So Wesker uses her blood to make a super virus or something.
Right.
Kind of forget a little bit of 5.
Yeah, well, yeah, no. Is that key I just picked up for this padlock?
You wish. We gotta go back to the cemetery, and the door that's locked in there is.
Ah.
And then we'll fight a boss, and then we'll come back this way, and we'll use the key we found there to unlock this door.
I'll fight a boss. Right, well I've got more hunters to deal with, I think. Oh, okay, no. What? Who killed that hunter? I know I didn't. I swear I didn't kill that hunter.
It was shrapnel from the explosive barrel.
It must have been. Yeah, 'cause... Oh no. No, I did shoot one, but what, one shot? Well, I suppose it was close range. Maybe I did kill that one. I mean, it was only like 5 minutes ago. I mean, thanks, short-term memory. Okay,
well,
so...
I mean, I don't remember seeing it, like... They fall down after you shoot them, so, to be fair, I mean, you shot them and ran, because why wouldn't you?
Back up.
Oh yeah, radar, don't even get me started.
Right. She didn't go for the dodge, man.
There's a way to trigger that, but I still don't know.
I tried to trigger it, but it just wasn't having it. Actually, there's herbs. I think I'm gonna be alright for the minute because I saw herbs. I don't want to waste a full heal.
Yeah, I mean I think you'll be okay.
Alright, cool. Oh, the Alabama thing, yeah, fuck me. What the fuck is going on in your country, Swifty?
Bro, I don't even know. So, I think Georgia started it. And then Alabama's like, hey, that's great. Let's really stick it to these ladies and their ovaries.
Yeah.
And, yeah, like, I could go on a tangent.
It's definitely something to do with the Deep South, though, right?
Christianity.
Yeah.
The Bible Belt for a reason. I'm hoping smarter people will be like, wow, this is infringing upon human rights. Maybe we shouldn't.
Holy shit, that only brought me back to caution. Fuck, I thought that was giving me a full heal.
But yeah, radar, like, Georgia started it, I think, and they were like, yeah, so even if you leave the state, we can still put you in prison for up to 10 years, because, I mean, you know, we have that kind of control.
Yeah, they've obviously got the prison system in check as well, because they can take on a shitload of women, can't they?
Yeah.
That just wanted to fucking not ruin 2 lives, but, you know.
Yeah, who wants that? What's even crazier is, at least in Georgia, there's, like, really vague wording of miscarriage. So, like, if they think that you did it on purpose, they can even put you in jail for that.
Alright. Sounds fun.
I don't know what's wrong with the states.
Yeah, someone told me this was the 21st century, but I guess they meant the 11th.
I feel like in the 11th century, at least you could, like, I don't know, you can murder somebody and get away.
Right, we gotta run like the wind. Yeah, we don't need to worry about any of this Jill molass.
Been here, done that. Yeah, it's really sad. I don't know. I'm hoping, well, as the boomers like to say, us millennials will get out and, like, vote and be like, hey, no, this isn't good.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about just waiting for the old guard to die off, innit? And just hope they haven't infected the fucking newer generation.
Yeah. Which in the South, it's just like...
Well, religion has been on the downward trend for the last 50 years, so...
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's just because it's, like... I mean, I personally, obviously I'm not a religious person. I don't care if you practice any kind of religious things. Whatever, that's your thing. But I don't like people who try to use that, like, you can't do stuff because, you know, I said you couldn't because my God said I couldn't. So whatever.
No, I mean, I don't get it, because all religions are basically the fucking same anyway, so I really don't understand what the whole issue is between them all. It's like you all believe pretty much the same narrative, it's just a different name.
Pretty much. Yeah, I think it's just these red herbs that are here. I don't think there's even Easter egg about the...
Yeah, I was wondering if the names meant anything. But as soon as I saw Patrick, I just thought Patrick Bateman. It's like, well, no, that's definitely not going to be an Easter egg because you used the park key. You no longer need this key. Will you discard it? Let me consider it.
I just like how in this situation when there's like a freaking apocalypse happening around you, you don't blow out the door with your shotgun. You're like, no, I'll go get the key.
Yeah. Oh, Mrs. Mum's ranking in the puns.
Yep.
Those zombies were dying to see me. Okay, now it's starting to feel like Resident Evil. Right, I guess I need the shiny thing over here.
Yes. Usually whenever there's a shiny.
So whatever this is, I'm gonna stick it in my little skirt pocket.
Got a lot of pockets on that uniform.
Yeah. Will you take the iron pipe? Oh right, we're moving into Silent Hill territory. Yes, we'll take.
Using it anyway, so.
We're using it to do what? Sorry.
Basically, which we don't want to do it right now, is the fireplace behind you. After you use the lighter, luckily there's a box in here we can open up and get the lighter.
Oh,
After
right,
you bust it down open, whichever with the pipe.
Okay. I see yellow and red gunpowder. What do I need?
Remember the combination. I think red and red is handgun. I think yellow and yellow is shotgun. And then I think yellow and red plus another yellow and red equals magnum bullets. It has been a long time.
Shall I just grab them all? Because I think I've got 4 slots. Yeah, I've got 4. Ooh.
Because then we can go into the next room, and it's the inventory box. So.
Okay, right. Let's.
We can get it handled. I will say I did like about Remake is that they kept the gunpowder mixing, which I think that was also RE7. They kept it's more in the vein of RE7 versus RE3, but I got RE3 vibes because I guess you're in the police station.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think outside of combining herbs. In RE6, there was no ammo combination stuff in there, and there wasn't in 5 either. So the fact that they had combining stuff in RE7 to make stuff was a definite throwback to RE3.
Yeah.
So RE2 has got that. Yes, it's RE7, but it's because of RE3, right? I don't think you can do it in Code Veronica, can you?
No. So kind of funny. In Code Veronica, you still do like the, I guess, static stairs where you have to press the button to climb it. Unlike in 3, which came out before it, you can just run upstairs without having to, do the stomp, stomp, stomp up.
Okay. No, Radar, I'm not holding you to that, mate. You're going to keep fucking whining about Master Darkness. You've only done half of Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Finish it. Sorry, Swifty, you were saying?
No, you're fine. But, yeah, like, I don't know why they took a step back for Code Veronica. Like, they took out the dodge mechanic. Like, there's a bunch of stuff about 3 that was fantastic. That is fantastic. I think 3 is probably it's definitely of my top 2 favorites. But, yeah, like, it's just kind of weird how they kind of went backwards and then 4 they went in a totally different direction. It's been like that since.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I want someone to fucking just suck it up and make a game like this. Because, I mean, there are indie devs that are giving us this kind of stuff, which is fine, and they're doing a good job. But I want Capcom, or in an alternative dimension, Konami, to, bring us back to the fucking 90s. Give us a survival horror game that's all about resource management, it's all about inventory management, it's all about fucking backtracking, tank controls, and fucking fixed camera angles. Because I haven't played this game in a few months. I'm loving it. I just love this style of game. I just think it's amazing. Anyway, what am I doing?
Okay, so basically you're gonna be walking towards your camera angle, and there should be a door back there that you can use.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep, and that is where we want to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Raider, I know how Ghouls and Ghosts works, Ghouls and Goblins, etc. Oh, there's the inventory box. Oh, I should have picked up that other fucking... Sorry. I left an inventory slot free just in case I needed to pick up this lighter, but... Let's go get it now. Yeah, Ghouls and Ghosts, Ghosts and Goblins, they're all the same, Radar. You got to play them twice because that's how you get more bang for your buck. But no, congrats on actually getting through it once, man. You did better than I ever did. That's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I've personally never beat it. Watched somebody do it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
insane.
I've because there's various different versions. I mean, I've tried Ghosts and Goblins on the NES, and that was way beyond my skill. I never played Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but I played the Mega Drive version, which I think is just called Ghouls and Ghosts.
I think that's right.
I think it's called Mega Ghouls and Ghosts.
That would also make sense too. So, thoughts on Sonic, the Sonic movie?
The fact that Jim Carrey playing fucking Dr. Robotnik, that's win. That's absolute win. That's going to be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
The look of Sonic, no. Which is why they have gone back and they are changing how he looks. It's like, why not just make him look like Sonic? I don't understand.
I know. I would have loved to have been in on the meeting where somebody literally just did the regular Sonic drawing, and then somebody was like, but we could change it.
Well, yeah, I've got a feeling that what they did is that was their first idea of Sonic, and they've released that trailer well before they know they're going to release the movie, and given themselves enough time if they need to re-render, because that's what they need to do. It's just a week's worth of re-rendering. You know, they're not having to change the animations, not have to change anything else. All they're changing is the model. Now, it's not a simple job. I'm not saying it's a simple job, but it's an easier job than anything else. It's actually easier than doing reshoots, because reshoots requires a huge fucking team and getting all the actors in, etc, etc, you know, public fucking all that kind of shit. Whereas just re-rendering a character, you're talking about a team of probably 6 to 8 people in a room with a shitload of computers, and the computer's probably doing most of the work.
Yeah.
You know, so in that regard, that's fine. But I just don't understand why they didn't just make him look like Sonic. I mean, they already could see from Detective Pikachu that making them look like how they are in the game, but making them 3D works. People accept it.
Yeah.
You know, and I think Detective Pikachu looks funny enough, you know, and it looks... I don't understand why they've made it in this weird cyberpunk dystopian city, but outside of that, the characters look like the characters, so why didn't they do that with Sonic? I just didn't get it.
Because they wanted to break barriers.
Well, they wanted to give him a human mouth.
Ugh, that was so freaky when he's like, meow. Just like, ugh. Wrong with his face.
Yeah, no, that was odd, to say the least. But as soon as Jim Carrey walked out as Robotnik, I was just like, I'm watching this. Even with the ugly Sonic, I'm watching this because this is going to be amazing.
Yeah, he's literally the only thing like going for that movie.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely, yeah, without question. Yeah, it hasn't got anything else going for it. It's probably going to be a load of shit as a movie, but you know, Jim Carrey is always worth a watch. You know, even in some of his worst movies, it was always worth watching Robin Williams, regardless of how bad the movie was.
Yeah, that's true.
And I suppose he's as close as we've got to a modern day Robin Williams. I mean, not in the same sort of...
No, like Robin Williams was like chaotic energy.
Yeah. Whereas Jim Carrey's more chaotic expression, I guess.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. Back in his heyday, man, Jim Carrey was like the shit.
Oh, fucking Liar Liar is still one of my all-time favourite movies. I fucking love that movie.
I think Ace Ventura.
Yeah, well, Ace Ventura. Take out the weird personality quirks to Ace Ventura, and you've basically got Liar Liar.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just Jim Carrey playing like a really over cartoony.
Yeah, I mean, and though he really hated making the sequel, I think the sequel's just as not as good, but definitely not a bad sequel. Shall we say?
I agree with that. Like, there's parts too that I've liked. Well,
it's like some of the throwback gags in 2 as well. You know, like where he tries to park that Jeep and literally just smash it to bits, and then it just lands in a crumpled mess, and he's dragged himself out. It's like a glove. You know, it's just like fucking amazing. I love it. Yeah, okay, sorry. What am I doing?
Okay, so the fireplace. You're just gonna set fire to it.
I haven't got the lighter. Because I didn't take it out of the fucking thing because I'm too busy talking about Jim Carrey.
So you'll just use a lighter and then you'll use that big pokey pipe.
Rightio. Sorry, I knew I was here for something else, but I was just too busy thinking about how awesome it's going to be watching Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik.
He hasn't been in anything like goofy like this.
No.
I'm going to assume he's goofy. In a while, because he's mostly been doing serious stuff. Like dramas.
Well, that's what I'm wondering is just if he's, because I don't mean to sound harsh or anything, but his time is coming up, if you know what I mean. So, I mean, he came into this industry as a goofball, and then he tried to do serious, and some of his serious movies were alright, but, he's not fucking, Shakespeare, is he? So, and his forte is the goof. I mean, as much as I dislike the Mask movie for what it is, because it's just so not the graphic novel, him as the Mask was perfect.
Yeah, I think I remember reading somewhere the only reason he really got hyped for that part because he could face so dramatically, and they couldn't they couldn't do that with the prosthetics at the time. So like most of that was just him making those crazy facial expressions with like a little bit of prosthetic and paint. Yeah, he could like twist his mouth like that and stuff, and so like they went with him. And I was like, I'm glad they did, because that sort of gave him his big, shot into Hollywood.
Yeah. You no longer need the lighter? Well, what if I want a fucking cigarette?
Well, gave up smoking.
Will you discard it? I don't want to discard. Yes, fine.
Well, technically you can keep it.
I know, yeah. I wonder if I want to set Ricardo on fire, It's like... Bosh! Bosh!
Radar. Keep it.
What are we doing?
Radar
keep it, yeah. No, I went with what the game wanted. Why have you brought me back to the menu?
To let you know that you used up the pipe. I guess. I don't know. It always does that.
Right.
For that.
So, crawling through the hole, I take it?
Yeah, it's just like a headquarters for, I think, some shady umbrella supervisors.
Okay.
But there's a key in there that you obviously need because it wouldn't be RE without the key.
Lol. Will you take the park? How many fucking keys does this park have? Jesus.
3, I think.
And I'm assuming that what is definitely standing out of an A4 piece of paper is more reading. Supervisor's report. Oh, Jesus Christ. The endurance ability of the contaminated guinea pigs is truly incredible. Even when shot in a vital area, they can sometimes survive. Well, that's not incredible, is it? For several days without taking care of the wound. However, after prolonged exposure to the virus, the guinea pig's intelligence levels decreases to that of an insect. Well, sick burn on insects, I guess. Even though reviving the dead seems too disgusting, the virus may still be of use. If we inject the virus into our POWs, nice, and released them, they would return to their units and then turns into, yeah, you don't need the S there, Capcom, and then turn into zombies. This plan may work well for us in the future. No. Oh, right. Okay, we're going to send back our POWs infected with a zombie virus. Yeah, so we'll send them back and then they'll turn everyone there into zombies. Now we've got to deal with a country full of zombies. That's fucking retarded. You'd give them, I don't know, give them fucking a disease that's just going to kill them, not turn them into something that you've then got to go and kill. You haven't stopped anything, have you? It's like, well, we've still got to now go into the country and murder everyone. Yeah,
Not their problem.
You know, it's not a really, it's crap. It sounds like Paul W.S. Anderson come up with the idea.
Probably where he got it from.
So yeah, well, Christ, I didn't even watch the last movie he made of Resident Evil.
I stopped at.
You even started? Oh, sorry, 3. Is 3 the one with that fucking the crows? Is 3 the one with the crows? Yeah, that's that scene where she locks herself in the bus with the crows. That's where I actually turned it off.
Yeah, I think it's called Apocalypse at that point. I think it was Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Yeah, possibly. Or that may have been because it was Resident Evil, then Resident Evil. No, wasn't the second one called Resident Evil Apocalypse?
Maybe that was Apocalypse. The third one was like
Annihilation or something.
Yeah, it's like another A word.
Yeah, asshole.
Might as well be.
Well, yeah, no, I've actually, like a mug, I've actually got Resident Evil 2, the movie, on.
Oh.
I bought it when I was in Thailand, but that was when all you could buy in Thailand were DVDs or VCDs. Do you remember video CDs?
I think so.
And
I want to say.
Yes, here it is. I've got CD1 and CD2, Resident Evil Apocalypse.
Okay, so it was Apocalypse, and the third one was Annihilation, or whatever. And that's the one that was where I stopped, because that's where, like, Carlos came into the scene, and Claire.
Yeah, and they brought Leon in at one point, and Chris.
I've heard they brought everybody, like, I think Barry might have been in it, I don't know, but Jesus. Ada showed up, I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I've heard, like, I know Wesker was in it, and Jill shows up in the second one.
Yeah.
And then there's, like, a scene where Nemesis takes out, like, everybody.
That's the second one.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of stars people.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, like it's supposed to be, quote unquote, a nod to the games, and it's just like, you have crapped all over the sanctity of Resident Evil.
Yeah, and like, you're just doing a nod to the games in your movie based on the fucking game.
I know.
You know, piss off. In certain areas, the virus seems to have caused the mutation of animals and plants. Okay? It may be difficult, but I'll make a good sample for the bioweapon development. I've heard that there is a giant alligator, but I have only encountered a giant creature moving underground. I don't even want to imagine what creature spawned that monster. I encountered Nemesis! If I didn't... Well, that's how he's wrote it. If I didn't know about it, I'd have been contaminated and would have become one of them by now. If it is still walking around in the city, its mission is not yet over. STARS members must be very tough, since they have survived until this point. However, they cannot hold out forever. Did you mean that to rhyme?
Yep, we got to end on a high note.
Okay, anything else in this room of note?
I think there's another.
Oh, there's another note on the board. Yeah, that's what I want more reading. Facts from the HQ, not just HQ, the HQ. That is a classic translation error. That, but the where it doesn't need to belong. Okay, attention! The Raccoon City project has been abandoned. You don't fucking say. Our political manoeuvring in the Senate to delay their plans are now futile. All supervisors should... Who are these supervisors? Should evacuate immediately. The US Army is going to execute their plan tomorrow morning. The city will be obliterated at daybreak for sure. Yeah, see, that's a problem. That there's actually, right, because I was watching someone ranting about the Resident Evil movies, and it's like, you know, it's a futile effort. You might as well scream at a wall. But he was basically saying that in the Resident Evil 2 movie, it's a guy from Umbrella that calls in the nuclear strike. Yeah, obviously in the games, it's the US government that calls in the nuclear strike. But by the time you get to Resident Evil 5, the movie, they're now saying it was the US government that did the nuclear strike on Raccoon City. Even though if you watch their fucking movie, it's clearly Umbrella doing it. So it's like they're retconning their own retcon. Yeah.
Like, those movies make no sense. He's also supposed to be a Monster Hunter. Is it Monster Hunter?
Yes, and guess who's in it? Mila fucking Jovovich. Yep, she's in it.
Of course.
It's like, oh my god, go back to modelling.
At this point, I don't think she would know how. I feel like her marriage certificate, there's like an asterisk that says must be in all movies directed by
my husband. Yeah. I'm just wondering what role he would have given her when he was making the Mortal Kombat movie. If she'd have married him before then. Would she have been Sonya Blade?
Ooh, no. I liked who they got. Bridget, oh my gosh, what is her name? Bridget something. It's got 2 T's. I remember.
And the first Mortal Kombat movie, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I can't remember her name. She was also in Billy Madison. That Adam Sandler movie.
I haven't seen Billy Madison.
I can't remember. I think she was also in Playboy, but I've never seen that.
I haven't seen that either.
I was a kid anyways. I can't remember. She's been in a couple of things.
Yeah, I remember seeing her in something before Mortal Kombat, but I don't remember seeing him much after Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Are we done in this room then?
I think so. I think that's everything. I don't think you can pick anything else up.
Oh, no, something's ringing. We're in a cutscene.
All supervisors, mission terminated. Return immediately. Repeat. All supervisors return immediately. Over.
Okay. The radio just told us what I just read in the note. Mortal Kombat games. Yeah, I enjoyed the first one, but I was never very good at it, and I could never get any of the fatalities to work. I think because of I'm of that era, the only reason why any of us gave a shit about Mortal Kombat is because of all the shit it stirred. You know?
Yeah.
That's the only reason why anyone gave a shit about Mortal Kombat. If no one had been like, oh yeah, digitized spines and heads, whatever, nothing would have changed. It's only because the US Senate got their panties in a bunch about a game that you watch back now and it's fucking laughable. It's like, you think that's violence? You know? Whereas you look at Mortal Kombat 11, is it? 11? 12? And some of the fucking fatalities in that are so over the top.
Yeah. They actually brought the song from the movie into the newest game.
It's a good song though.
I'm quite impressed.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that song. It's like the best thing about the movie.
Oh, hello, it's Whitehead, man.
You seem to be doing a pretty good job of looking out for yourself. How about helping out?
I have no intention of helping you.
Because we're nothing but pawns in all this?
Shoot him, Jill.
In a manner of speaking, you are. Our employers wanted a detailed analysis of the zombie beings which were created through infection by the T-virus.
Shoot him.
You're saying that they deliberately sent in a military unit to be
shoot
butchered by
him.
their creation?
This is the beginning of Jurassic Park, and then shoot
exactly.
her!
Although the conditions encountered on this operation were extreme, it was an unexpected outcome that the team would be wiped out.
Watched that just the other
We
day,
were only
actually.
required
That's
to
the
collect
first
live
one is
data
an
from the
amazing
subjects.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, my pad's jumping out of my hand.
Another mutant.
Oh, yeah, you just fucking book it then, dickwad. Right.
So before we leave, probably need to go back to the item bar save because we're about to have to fight like a giant worm.
Yay! It literally is Tremors.
Yeah. I think the grenade launcher actually works best.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how many rounds we have for it.
Let's have a look-see, shall we? Right, Okay. Right, grenade launcher. Apparently 50 plus 6 plus another 12. What rounds are best for this worm?
Dang, I can't remember if it's flame rounds or if it's acid.
Okay, well I've got 12.
Okay, you
12.
got 50.
Yeah.
Actually, there's already rounds in the grenade launcher, so if you won't, just take the grenade launcher only.
Yeah.
That'll be plenty.
Okay. Cool. Alright. There's enough health, I guess.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
you should be good.
sorry, I need to save as well. I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I would just in
Yeah.
case, because you never know, because sometimes you can get stuck in a death loop.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, I suck that bad. I should save every 30 seconds. Right,
I literally got stuck doing that in RE2 just the other day.
RE2, original RE2 or remake?
The remake. I feel like the original is easier to play because, like, you can kind of, like, cheese the system a little.
Mm.
And now in modern games, you can't cheese as much. But I've been trying to get S plus on the hardcore. I've got S, but I'm trying to get S plus so I can unlock, like, the Gatling gun, like the rocket launcher.
What have you got to do to get S plus?
So you have to, in hardcore, for A scenario, you have to beat it in under 2.5 hours.
Alright.
And you can only save up to 3 times. So I was trying to save my saves like a dumbass, and I didn't save because I was like, oh man, I'm under an hour. I can get done in another 40 minutes. I'll just wait and save. And then this asshole zombie grabs me, bites my leg, I kick him off, I turn around and run away, and he somehow grabs me by the neck and then bites my neck till I'm dead. I'm just like,
Yeah, no, that's a typical. That's what I would do. Radar, Soul Blade, yes, probably one of the best intros to any video game ever. If you've not seen it, Swifty, you have to watch it.
I'll have to go to YouTube.
But don't watch the Soul Blade intro because that's censored. Because we're really we're so, you know, innocent in the UK. They had to censor it. Watch the Soul Edge intro because that's uncensored.
Edge intro. Okay. Yeah, you guys are terrible.
Yeah. Oh, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Yeah, exactly.
We just talked about that. That's so funny. I was like, wow, nunchucks, really?
Yeah.
I was like, this movie's so great. Like, how did they censor it?
Yeah, no, well, they cut all the nunchuckers out, and you know the scene where Raphael gets the fuck kicked out of him on the rooftops? They cut that down.
What?
I think they literally cut it to the point that you see the ninjas go for him, and the next time you see Raphael, he's falling through the skylight.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They cut the hell out of it. Because, as far as they were concerned back then, Turtles was for kids. So they made it, so they kidified it. And it was just like, yeah, but fuck you.
That's so dumb. I will say, at least in the States, they don't care about violence.
No, you care more about sex.
Yeah, and nobody cares about that either. But it's bad for the children.
Yeah. Yeah, whereas in Japan, they care more about... They're more against the violence than the UK was back when I was a kid. But sex-life school kids, that's fine. What problem's that gonna fucking have?
I don't know. There needs to be a good medium, but it hasn't been found yet.
Well, no censorship and just fucking, you know, good parenting. How about that?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because it's not like I went around like karate chopping a cat or anything.
Well, no, I mean, the whole thing with the nunchucks was, there was, at the time when they banned nunchucks, it was because there was lots of gang stuff going on in the UK. Yeah, and there was this massive fight that happened at Wimbledon Stadium between a few gangs, and the main weapons they were using were nunchuckers and you know, things they bought from the fucking martial arts store. Gotcha. You know, and a lot of people got hurt. I think someone got killed, and that's when they started banning these martial arts weapons. So that's where it all come from. Fucking scavs using nunchuckers on each other.
What's going on?
So, like, that sounds ridiculous, but true story.
Right, so I've got fucking... I need to turn into Kevin Bacon here.
Yep,
I got a goddamn plan! Right,
So basically, you just have to shoot the worm thing until it knocks the lamppost askew, which it'll do like a mini little cutscene for that, so you'll know when it happens. And you just have to injure it enough to where it electrocutes itself.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's just a lot of shooting and hoping that it works out.
Oh fuck. Just come at me, bro. Come on, I'm not coming for yous. Right, I think I pissed it off. Ah, you wanker. Come on. Right, I think... Yeah, I killed it.
Nice.
As in, I actually killed it. No electrocution was necessary.
Okay, freaking awesome. So yeah, that grate just fell down, so you just climb up that and we're done here.
Yeah, he hasn't left me any surprises, has he? No? Okay.
Oh, Beetlegeist radar. I don't remember what it's called. What's that called?
Beetlejuice.
Well, yeah, but it's just a sandworm, right?
It's
There's
just,
not a name
yeah,
for it.
he mentions it's from Jupiter.
Jupiter sand.
Yeah. He's like, because he brushes sand off of Gina Davis's shoulder and it's like, oh, you've been to Jupiter? Me too. And it's like, I think so that's the kind of hint that's where the sandworm comes from.
Ah, okay. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
No, I haven't.
That they're supposed to be making another one, but
No,
they said that about
they're not. It's been canned.
good. Because I don't think... How could it live up to the first one? It couldn't. It's so weird. Like, I think it was magic.
Yeah. I immediately fucking grenaded that spider because it literally freaked me out. Right, I shouldn't do that. I should save. Well, I only used 16 grenades. That's not bad, he says.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the shotgun. Whoa, I didn't turn my fucking thing off. It's alright, because in editing I'll have her just bring up the fucking face of Toasty every time you hear it. Right, anyway.
You think it's better than Batman radar? You don't think Michael Keaton's best but is Beetlejuice and not Batman?
No, I would definitely say it's a close call, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because they're two completely different characters, which definitely shows the versatility of him as an actor. It's just like, why does he keep appearing in really shit movies at the moment, though? It's like, seriously, they came to you with the RoboCop remake, no, yes, sign me up. You know, it's like,
oh my god.
You know,
the last thing I man, I was like, Michael Keaton, you have disappointed me. How dare you? Well, this movie is awful. I don't know why it's any different.
Yeah, I mean, not only is it awful, it's also an awful idea. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose to be fair though, it's like, well, let's take this hard R-rated movie and make it PG-13. There's no different to, oh, let's take this hard R-rated movie and make toys from it. You know, because there were RoboCop toys when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You know, so...
Well, there's video games and everything. Which the video game was crap.
Well, it depends which video game you're talking about, because there's quite a few RoboCop video games.
I think just the one on the NES? I'm not even sure now.
Well, you've got RoboCop the arcade, which was then released on pretty much everything back in the day, Spectrum, NES, etc. It's not a bad game, it's just kind of a poor man's Contra. But then you've got RoboCop vs Terminator that was released on the Mega Drive. Again, not a great game, same sort of thing as Contra. RoboCop vs Terminator on the Super Nintendo was actually different to the Mega Drive one, but worse. And then they made a first-person shooter out of RoboCop, made by the guys that made Superman 64. So you know how well that's going to turn out.
Yeah, it was the one that SNES.
Yeah,
RoboCop.
the one on SNES. I think the only one on SNES was RoboCop vs Terminator.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it was awful. On the Mega Drive, there was more violent, so that kind of all the blood and gore kind of you didn't think about it so much because it was just like. Though it's weird, the Mega Drive one had violence, but there was a code for more violence, and all the more violence was it changed some of the male characters female.
Great.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I've seen Daniel Day-Lewis in, Radar. I mean, I know who he is.
Gangs of New York, My Left Foot.
He was in that Lincoln movie from
Lincoln, yeah, he played Lincoln. He's one of those crazy actors that is like full-on Methodist, and he had to give up acting for so many years because he drove himself nuts.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, what am I doing now? Sorry, I'm just kind of.
So you're gonna basically go through the gate that's in front of you. If you keep straight, there will be zombies.
Okay.
We kill them, they throw zombies at you. I guess they're like, I think you can.
Well, she's looking at something. She's not impressed.
Or at least zombies are supposed to be there. But again,
Back up.
R3 is a very orange.
And back up.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Yeah. I wish you could blow zombies' heads off like you can in these games, newer games. Like it's really satisfying to see.
Yeah, no, it's also quite easy to do as well once you know it.
Yeah.
So what am I doing aside from
So
decapitating zombies?
You just want to run back across the bridge and go back like to that wooden platform and all that stuff. We're gonna go out that way and unlock that extra gate, and then we're done with the park, and then we'll be heading toward the umbrella facility.
Alright, holy shit.
And then after the facility, we are finished.
Really? Fuck me.
It only took us a year.
Well, it's because we didn't think about trying to do it this way when your PC died, that was all.
Yeah. I don't know why it didn't. Yeah.
Well, considering how long it took us to set this up tonight, that's probably why.
Yeah. So dumb. Whatever. Got it to work.
Well, yeah. The worst thing is we don't know how we got it to work.
Oh, yeah. So, like, yeah. No clue.
You used the part key. Oh, it didn't tell me I had to discard it. Oh, no, it did. You no longer need this key. Why don't these keys just Mission Impossible themselves then, you know? This key will self-destruct in 30 seconds.
So when you get to this next area, just kind of like chill for a second, because I can't remember if there's a bridge. Nemesis is going to pop up. You're going to have to do a, like pick the decision, and it's going to be like jump off the bridge or something. We don't want to jump off the bridge. We want to like stay on the bridge and knock him up, I think is the other option.
Okay, so not jump.
Yeah, don't jump off.
And I don't have to fight him then, do I?
No, because I think she'll push him and he'll fall off the bridge, and then you can just go on into the facility.
Okay.
Gosh, the sun's still out. It's so tripping me out, man.
I like it when the nights get longer, though. Sorry, the nights draw out, rather.
Oh, yeah, I prefer this, like, 2 months ago.
Well, it was dark at 4:30 in the afternoon, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's one rickety ass bridge.
It prevents trespassers. And
Well, I feel like I'm about to meet Carly in hell at Temple of Doom style. Here he is.
No.
Right, so don't jump off the bridge. Push him off, jump off. Push him off.
push him off.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, Hans.
See you at the party, Richter.
Because that's the first thing you'd say after tearing a man's arms off.
Yep.
Such a twisted film. But then Paul Verhoeven, all his movies were fucking twisted. So. Okay, we're in the facility. Are those things blow up? Okay.
Yeah, I think later on those weird, I don't know what they are, chupacabras
Yay.
are like crawling around and or zombies. I know at some point there's stuff.
Okay, so I found a door with a green light.
Yeah, we'll have to get a key card eventually or trigger something that opens the shutter. For now, we can't get into that, and so come around the corner, walk towards the camera angle will change.
Yep.
There will be a door on your right. I think it's locked. And if you keep going down straight at the end of the there's a door on Jill's left,
Yep.
and that's a save room.
Alright, excellent. Yeah, I'm up for a bit of saving.
And then we're coming up on the water puzzle.
Well, it's 9 o'clock.
Carlos.
Okay.
Hold on, it's
Jill,
Carlos.
Listen very carefully. They're planning on launching a missile directly into the city as soon as day breaks.
I think
The
you mean a
explosion will be
nuke,
powerful
Carlos.
enough to destroy everything.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. I heard it straight from a supervisor.
They'll go this far to cover their tracks?
Come on, we have to
No,
hurry.
the
There
US
isn't much
government
time
will go
left.
this far to cover Umbrella's tracks, because who do you think was funding Umbrella? Right, yeah, so we've hit 9 o'clock, which is a perfect time to save, really, isn't it?
Yep. Yep, because it's not too much left after this. Water puzzle. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we'll end up fighting Nemesis, and then we gotta get out before the place blows up. Then we have a final boss fight with Nemesis, and that's it.
Okay, so we could probably finish this in one more stream.
Yep.
Would you want to do that this week and get it out of the way? Have you got, like, Friday free? Oh no, can't do Friday, I'm doing Silent Hill. How about on the weekend? Oh,
Sure.
you might be coming over, so we could do it then.
Yeah, if we could, yeah.
Haha, see, I can think for myself. Okay, but cool. So yeah, so we can get this done in one more go, which is bloody perfect.
Yeah.
Then that brings us up to RE4.
Da-da, which is easy compared to this.
Easy, but a hell of a lot longer though.
Oh, yeah.
RE4 just feels like it never ends.
Yeah, I think it's because, like, they don't...
Oh, shit, sorry, hold on. Manager's diary, sorry, I didn't realise there was a diary here. April 25th, today is my 30th birthday. Happy birthday. I was transferred to this facility today. I am very happy because the work environment is very different from life in the university. May 14th, on my brother's birthday. The disposal system has been completed. Using a special kind of gas, it can decompose the cells of the guinea pigs. We have to try this out before beginning practical usage of the system since it is not 100% stable yet. May 20th, while I was checking the treatment room, the door shut and I was locked inside. I couldn't get out for 1 hour. I guess even if you have the key card, it's useless when you are locked inside. Fair enough. June 7th, the guinea pigs we have to dispose of are increasing. The system is not working smoothly. The laboratory staff doesn't listen to my opinions and I'm getting extremely frustrated. July 16th, well that was a hell of a jump. We can't dispose of all the bodies and the quality of the liquid medicine is not good enough either. July 29th, Though the function of the system decreases the number of the bodies we have to dispose of doesn't, the infection level has increased and the antibodies we are using is no match for the new mutation of the virus. Some of the workers have been infected by the disease. I have continued to work, but I always keep a gun with me. I must remember to save one bullet for me. I want to weep. I don't want to die here. I swear that I'll lose my mind if I imagine how painful the death will be, and I don't know where this accent has come from. Okay, right. Sorry, you were saying about RE4?
Oh, I think it's just because the chapters are like, they're not really broken up into different sections. It's just like these big blocks of stuff.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, that will bring tonight's stream of RE3 to a close. Thank you for joining us as always, and thank you, Swifty, for guiding me through.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad we got it to work.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And then we will look to stream this again ASAP so that we can get it finished. It might be this weekend, it might be sometime next week. We'll see how it goes. In terms of other streams, I will be back tomorrow with Mrs. Mum for more craziness of the life and times of Mike Dawson in Darkseid 2. Then on Friday, I should be finishing off Silent Hill 2 with AJ. And then you might hear from us on the weekend, or if not, sometime next week, depending. I'm going up to Nottingham sometime next week to check for rooms to move into, etc. But we will find a time to finish everything before I have to leave. So, say goodbye, Swifty.
Goodbye.
Thank you, guys, and as always, all the best.